The time right now is 10:41 a.m. and the battery is 100% charged. So this is our starting point for battery life. Alright, hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to the channel. Today is a day in the life with the Pixel 10. Now you guys have been asking for this video since a very long time and I've been wanting to make this video since a very long time, but every time I decided to shoot that video, some other project came along, but then I was like, enough is enough. Right now I have to do it because I have been using the Pixel 10 ever since it has been launched, and honestly the experience has been awesome. That's why I wanted to make this video, and today it is happening. A day in the life with the Pixel 10. Alright, so I've switched to the Pixel 10. I'm shooting with the front camera in 4K at 30 FPS. And the plan right now is to go to some cafe, have some coffee and work there. I want to write a couple of scripts for Instagram, so that's what I'm going to do. And I like to go to cafes and work because that gives me a different environment and I'm in that creative zone. That's why the scripts come out better. And I'm going to go with Anurag here. Say hi. So yeah, we're going to some cafe, then we'll come back and we'll shoot B-roll of Pixel 10, and there are some other things planned. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to have fun. Currently, I'm using wireless Android Auto with the Pixel 10 in this Nexon, and I connected it for the first time with this Nexon because generally I use my Punch EV, which is not there with us today. It's with someone else, it's with one of our relatives. That's why I'm using the Nexon, and that's why I connected this phone for the first time. But yeah, wireless Android Auto. Now, I've been using the Pixel 10 ever since it came out, and the first thing that I want to talk about is performance, because this year Pixel 10 comes with the Tensor G5 chipset. It's the 5th generation of Google's own chipset, and this year we expected that Google will take a big leap in terms of performance. There are a couple of reasons for it. Number one is that they've been doing this for 5 years, so they should get to a good level. And number two is that they switched to the TSMC manufacturing process. So everyone expected that the performance will be way better, but that did not happen. Like, the performance is excellent for normal day-to-day stuff. It does not lag at all. If I want to open apps, switch between apps, upload a story to Instagram, make UPI payments or whatever, it works very smooth. Like, I've not noticed any lags whatsoever. But when we run benchmarks and compare it to other chipsets like the Snapdragon 8 Elite or the upcoming Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 or Apple's A19 Pro, that's where it lags a lot. So in terms of raw performance, Pixel 10 is still way behind, but in terms of normal day-to-day applications, I think it is completely okay, and Google is doing a great job over there. So I think for gamers and people who need that raw performance, for them the Pixel 10 is not a good option, and I think Google is not making this phone for them. They very well know this. Sure, let's go. Now, if you've been a regular on the channel, then you know that I've come to this cafe before. In which video have I shown this cafe? Let me know that in the comments below. Let's see who can guess it right. Alright, I thought I'll sit here and talk because the lighting is actually very soft and very nice. I think my face looks nice. Does it? Let me know about that in the comments below. I think it is time to talk about one of the main points with the Pixel, and that is the camera. Now, I say main points because that's where the Google Pixel started. Google started with a promise that they will provide the best camera, and they won't do that by using the best hardware. They will do that by providing the best camera software and camera processing. They've actually done a great job and come really far in terms of camera processing and AI features, for photos and videos. But I feel the competition is ahead of Google because they took a different route. Instead of just software, they focused more on hardware. So I'm talking about brands like Vivo, Xiaomi, Samsung. They are doing way better job with their flagships in terms of the camera. But anyway, with that being said, I actually like the camera setup on the Pixel 10. It has the main camera, ultra-wide angle camera, and this year finally it also has the telephoto camera. It's a 5x telephoto, and I'm really glad that Google finally introduced a telephoto camera in the base variant because that was missing in the previous model. Really good photos across the board, and the look of the photos is processed. Like, as I said, Google uses a lot lot of software processing, and that is clearly seen in the photos. It has the contrasty, punchy pixel look. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I belong in the category where I do like this look. And ever since I got this phone, I've been using the telephoto camera the most. Like, it's the most used camera, and after that I use the main camera, and then the front camera, and then the ultra wide angle camera. And speaking of the front camera, the selfies from the Pixel 10 are also amazing. No problem in that whatsoever. And this year Google has actually fixed the issues with skin tones. Like, skin tones are not that pink. They used to be way more pink before. Now still they are a bit pink, but not that pink. So they've fixed the issue, like, kind of. But yeah, all in all, for photos, the Pixel 10 is great. But what about videos? So when it comes to videos, the Pixel 10 is good, but it is still not as good as the competition. And the competition here is the iPhone 17 as well as the Samsung Galaxy S25, like the base S25. I feel those phones are still better in terms of video recording. Like, Pixel can shoot high quality videos, but the overall look of the video is not that consistent. Like, sometimes the video will be awesome, but other times it won't be good. I feel that consistency is missing. I would not trust the Pixel as much I trust the iPhone to shoot a high quality video. Like, if I quickly want to shoot a video, 9 out of 10 times I will remove the iPhone for that. So I think that consistency is missing, and Google should work on that. Like, they should definitely work on that. Also, you might be seeing this microphone on my shirt. That is for the camera. I'm not using this microphone with the Pixel. So whatever shots you see of the Pixel 10, like whatever video shots you see from the Pixel 10, like, the microphone is also from the Pixel 10. Just wanted to clarify that. Here's a quick battery update. It's 12:57 p.m. and the battery is at 81%. It is showing until 7:30 p.m, 8 p.m. I don't know what that is. Oh, now it is at 80%. That's nice. 12:57 p.m, 80% battery. Now here's a quick display brightness test. We are outdoors in sunny conditions and still I can see everything clearly. No issues in terms of the display brightness whatsoever. And it is a smooth display as well at 120 Hz. And here we go, smooth display at 120 Hz is on. Now this option by default is not on. So if you end up buying this phone, you'll have to go into display and turn this option on. So yeah, please go ahead and do that. Everything works smooth. No issues in terms of brightness and the smoothness. And the display itself is great for watching content. So Instagram Reels, YouTube videos, shows on Netflix, everything looks immersive. And I also really like the speakers on this phone. Let me quickly give you a sample of the speaker. So I'll go to YouTube Music and let me search for a copyright-free song. I hope you can hear it. Stereo speakers sound good. So the speakers get plenty loud and the sound output is clear. Alright, we're back home and the plan right now is to shoot a couple of videos. We need to shoot one YouTube video, like the A-roll of one YouTube video, and also a couple of reels. So we'll do that, then we'll head out again for lunch. Initial plan was to have lunch at home itself, but then we were like, it's such a good day and we're shooting this video, so let's go out for lunch again. That'll happen in an hour or so. So right now Anurag is going to set up the A-roll shot and I will show you that via a time-lapse shot on the Pixel 10. That A-roll shot will be for the YouTube video and then the same A-roll setup will be used for the reel as well. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we just got done with shooting and the time right now is 2:47 p.m. So a little bit more than an hour. Now the plan is to go for lunch. So me, Anurag and Sukhada, we all will go for lunch. Again, we'll shoot some really good photos and videos and I'll talk about the software of Pixel because that is one of the main reasons to buy a Pixel in the first place, the software. Let's go. Sukhada, are you ready? So we're going to lunch and we've decided to not take the camera, just the Pixel 10. So whatever you see from lunch will be from the Pixel 10 itself. Alright, that was an awesome lunch. Now time to go back to the studio and complete the remaining work. Every year I buy the new Pixel and the number one reason for that is almost always software. Google is not the best out there in terms of the UI and giving a good experience with their software. Like, software is their main thing. They are good at it and they know that. Now in this world of a lot of AI features and gimmicky AI features, Google is one of those brands which does not give gimmicky features. They actually give useful features. And they have been doing this for years. For example, Now Playing is a feature which has been there for years. It basically keeps a track of all the music that you're listening to and it works in a beautiful way. Similarly, there is Magic Queue nowadays, which gives you useful information whenever you need it. For example, if I am in messages and I'm talking to my wife about a particular flight or a particular booking, it will automatically pull up that information from Gmail and show that information in messages. Now, the Magic Queue feature is kind of limited to Google Apps now. Maybe in the future it will come to other apps. Right now, it is only limited to Gmail, messages, and things like that. And even apart from AI features, the experience of using Android 16, like vanilla Android 16, is one of the best out there. A lot of people find vanilla Android too boring, but I belong to the category where I find it like the best because it is so minimal and no noise around the software. It is just straightforward and just the things you need. Now I quickly want to show you a demo of one AI feature which is called as Camera Coach. It basically helps you in shooting better photos. So there is this new button here. If I click it, it will automatically analyze the frame and give me some options in terms of shooting a good photo. It does require internet, by the way. Finding some options, and here we go. It says tree of red blooms, tree and city sky, or the building against the sky. So it gives me a couple of options, and if I select, say, this building option, now it will prepare how-to steps. It will give me a step-by-step guide on how to shoot that photo. It's telling me that remove the railing in the foreground. So basically I will zoom, say, to 5x and remove the railing. Okay. Next, center the main tree. Okay. Next, take the photo. All right, I will take the photo and done. Now this is done. If I go to see the photo, it is actually a good photo. So basically, whenever you have time and you want to click an aesthetic photo, it will guide you how to click that photo, and you can also get some ideas using the Get Inspired button. And for this, it is actually using Gemini, so it does require internet. And there are more useful features inside the camera app like Add Me, which allows you to click a group photo without needing someone else. It was launched with Pixel 9 last year, and it still works incredibly well. Similarly, there are photo editing tools which are literally magic. And there's also a new feature called as voice photo editing. Basically, you can tell the phone what you want to be edited, like change the sky, remove this person, and things like that. That has still not come to India. In the future, it will come to India, and it's actually coming to Google Photos, not just the Pixel. What I'm trying to say is that the software is actually useful. It is not a gimmick, and the experience of using the software is one of the best out there, and that's why I keep buying a Pixel every single year. Now, one more demo that I wanted to give you was of the fingerprint sensor. It has been upgraded to an ultrasonic sensor, so I can just do this and the phone will be unlocked. It is a super fast fingerprint sensor despite of me having a tempered glass here. So this was a complaint with earlier Pixel models which has been resolved. No issues with the fingerprint sensor whatsoever. And one annoying little thing with the Pixel is this button placement. So the power button and the volume rocker is inversed if we compare it to other phones. That is actually super annoying and takes a lot of time to get used to it. Now here's a quick battery update. It is 4:38 PM and the battery is at 52%. So far, so good. So today's work is done and Anurag is going to go now, and I'm going to complete the rest of the video. Like, I'll talk about the Pixel 10 more, conclude this video, and then send the files over to him because he's going to edit this video. So if you don't like the edit, you're going to blame him, not me. And if you liked it, you're going to praise him and not me. Anyway, chalo. See you. He also has a very good channel, by the way, so you should subscribe to Anurag Joshi. Link in the description. And please tell him to make more content. Honestly, it's been a very productive day and I'm kind of tired because of the lunch that we had. It was a very heavy lunch, so I'm going to take a nap for like half an hour and then I'll be back to work because I have to edit that reel that we shot and upload it today itself. And after that, I have to conclude this video as well. So it's going to be a long day ahead. Like, the day is still not over, like half day is over, I would say, but still a very, very productive one. Alright, I just finished the edit and uploaded the reel as well. So officially the work for the day is done. The time is 7:25 right now. I'm going to spend some time watching reels myself because I just uploaded my reel. I'll watch that and some other reels. Basically, I'll just chill for a while and then Sukada and me have to go out for some work. Yeah, that's the plan right now. Alright, the plan right now is to go to the local market and change the tempered glass on my iPhone 17 Pro Max because it has been broken for the past week or so, and Sukada says that even she needs a new cover. Even I need a new cover actually. So that's the plan right now. And on the way, maybe we'll pick up a cup of coffee. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Alright, I'm back home and I think it is time to conclude this video. And before that, let me show you the final battery percentage. So the time right now is 10:04 p.m. and the battery is at 29%. There we go. This is the final battery percentage. I'll also quickly take a screenshot of the battery graph so that you will get to know exactly what I used my phone for, what is the screen on time and things like that. You'll get a clear idea about battery life. I would say that the battery life is good with this smartphone. Not the best out there, but definitely good. It's not the worst either. And for a phone this size, the battery life is actually good. Alright, what are my final thoughts about the Pixel 10? I think I have kind of mixed feelings for the Pixel 10. On the one hand, I absolutely love the software and what Google is doing with it. But on the other hand, I'm also disappointed that they are not taking big leaps in terms of raw performance, because other brands are doing that. They are taking big leaps in terms of raw performance, or they're going for processors which have very good raw performance, and that is kind of important in today's day and age, because this is not a cheap phone. You are going to spend a lot to buy the Pixel 10. That's why I feel that raw performance should have been there, because it also comes into play for long-term use. But anyway, if you look past that, if you're a normal user, you don't care about raw performance, you just want a solid, clean, minimal experience with, great software features, good cameras, good battery life, awesome display, a comfortable form factor, then yes, you can go for the Pixel 10. There are improvements for the Pixel 9. Basically what I'm trying to say that if you are a Pixel fan, then yes, you can go ahead and buy the Pixel 10. I am a Pixel fan and I absolutely love this phone. Oof, that was an awesome day. I feel we did so much and the day is still not ended, because right now the plan is that me and Sukada are going to make some pizza at home and we're going to eat that pizza. So I'm going to conclude the video here, but maybe after this I'll show you some B-roll shots, shot with the Pixel 10 itself. But anyway, thank you so much for watching till here, and if you like the content, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, because that would mean the world to me. Share this video with your friends and family. Tell them that there is a creator in India making real life tech videos. My name is Harsh Punjabi and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye bye.